everyone, welcome back to Function Pilates channel. I hope you have been enjoying the video so far. So if you have any requests, please don't forget to comment below, and I'm happy to take a look and see if we can consider any of the requests that you have. Again, my goal with this entire channel, my intention behind it was to provide videos where you don't need any special Pilates or fitness equipment, so just things around your house would be completely necessary. And then please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you are enjoying the videos. I would definitely appreciate it. So today is going to be a Pilates mat workout. And the only thing you're going to need is a hand towel or a washcloth. So nothing super large. We're going to use this for our arm series later on, okay? So we can just set this to the side for now. And I just want to go ahead and start with some roll downs. So let's just go ahead and find ourselves in a nice tall standing position. Shoulders are going to roll back. We're going to begin to drop the chin to the chest and just start to use your breath to guide your body down as if you were peeling away from this imaginary wall, letting those fingertips slowly reach for the floor. Taking a breath here at the top, or at the bottom, I should say, releasing your neck, let it soften and elongate. Maybe shift that body weight forward into the ball of the feet. If you can touch the floor, great. If you can't, no worries. You can soften through those knees. And then with every intention here, scoop the belly up. Begin to activate the glutes as we restack the spine up one vertebra at a time. The head is the last thing to come up with the shoulder rolls going all the way down those back pockets. Let's try that again. Dropping the chin to the chest, slowly using your breath to come all the way down. Taking it at your own comfortable speed and allowing this to be your opportunity to check in with yourself. Taking an inhale at the bottom, and as you exhale, allow that breath to guide you back up as you restack bone over bone. Head's the last thing to come up, and then allowing those shoulders to roll all the way back. Great. So let's go ahead and come down to the floor, and we'll start with some pelvic curls. Lying yourself flat. We're going to go ahead and reach those arms down beside you, nice and long. Palms are flat against the floor. Think of the shoulders rolling back to create a nice open chest. Let's take an inhale through the nose to prepare. And as you exhale, begin to imprint your low back into the floor. Push equally through the bottom of the feet as you peel your spine all the way up to the top for me. Taking an inhale through the nose here. And on the exhale, let's roll your spine down so you're scooping through the belly, allowing one vertebra at a time to touch down like a string of pearls. Releasing as the tailbone comes down to the bottom, returning to your neutral spine. Exhale, scoop with the belly, rock it back, press firmly into the feet. Again, those palms are flat, the arms are long. Use your arms as leverage here to widen through your chest. Squeeze with your glutes to help elevate the hips. And then exhale, scooping the belly, rolling yourself down one vertebra at a time, releasing. Good. Exhale to rock the pelvis back, scoop with the belly, press into the floor. You should start to feel the back of the legs here warming up. You should feel your ribs starting to connect as you cinch through the waist, allowing your abs to guide you down. It's actually creating the speed here of your body. Good. Now, if you're happy here, stay here. If you're wanting an extra challenge, let's float those arms up to the ceiling here. And let's begin. So we're rocking the pelvis back. Again, you're peeling yourself up. So a lot more glute to hamstring connection here as my arms are floating to the ceiling. So there's just a lot more control, a lot more focus that has to be taken into consideration. And beginning to release everything. So I love pelvic curls. It's one of my favorite warm-up exercises, mainly because it does help to stretch the spine and elongate the spine to create space in between the discs here Good, keeping those knees reaching forward. Exhale, scoop, draw those abs in. It's just an overall great way to create internal heat in the body, in the midsection, and then also to feel the legs here begin to fire up as well. And all the way to the top. Good. Now, if you're here at the top, let's hold. Even if your arms are down beside you guys can join us here. We're going to reach those arms behind. Keep those hips lifted. Exhale, reach those arms up. Good, so a lot of focus here, keeping those knees reaching forward, abs are drawn in. We're gonna do 3 more. Frame those ears behind you and reach. Good, encourage those hips to stay lifted. 2, and reach. 1 more time here, guys. We're reaching back. We're returning up to the top. Good. If you need to bring your arms down to the floor, that's fine. For everyone else, stay with it. Roll your spine down 1 vertebra at a time. Tailbone is the last thing to release. Perfect. We can take those down. Walk your heels in slightly towards your tailbone. Now, on the next one here, we're going to go into some heel raises. So we'll go into the bridge position first, where we're going to rock your pelvis back. You're pressing into the 2 feet, coming into your nice high position. You're going to begin to draw those abs down and in towards the floor. Float those heels up. Good. So if it does feel like your heels or your feet are a little bit further away from your body than you would like, just carefully walk them in towards you without losing that height of your hips. All right, so taking that inhale to prepare. And we can drop those heels down, and then with nice slow control, lift those heels up. And we're dropping the heels down. So you are gonna feel some movement of the hips going up and down. That's normal, but I don't want you to deliberately drop the hips down. Let the hips drop because the heels are dropping. And lift. Good. Now, if for any of those that have bad knees and the feet are too close to your tailbone and you're feeling a lot of knee pressure, walk those feet back out again, okay? Again, guys, we have 3 more. Draw those abs down and in, and heels drop and up. So what I'm feeling is a little bit more activation through the back of my legs, through my hamstrings. So that is where I want you to be feeling this focus. And then right back up again. Good. Let's go ahead and drop 1 heel down at a time, and you guys can roll yourself all the way back into the floor. Good. So if your feet are in a good position, just keep them there. If you need to walk them out on the next one, go ahead and do that to set yourself up, because we're going to go heels together, toes apart. So you're in your Pilates V, and then we're going back into that articulated bridge position. So rock the pelvis back and scoop with the belly. Let's go ahead and lift up. You're pressing firmly with your arms, and you're letting your knees stay in line with your shoulders. Good. Pinch those glutes together, and then let's go ahead and raise those heels up and then lower them back down. Good. So a little bit extra challenge here as those heels are like magnets touching one another, and down. Beautiful. Don't forget to breathe and relax with the shoulders, soften through the jaw. I know it sounds like a broken record sometimes, but we do need those reminders. Good. And lift and lower. Perfect. And 4, dropping those heels down. And you might feel some shakiness. I know I am. And down for 3. And 2. Good. 1 more time. This is great hip strengthening here as well, guys. Good. So heels are back up. We'll drop 1 heel down at a time, and then let's go ahead and roll it all the way down to the floor. Very nice. Good. So from this position, we're going to go ahead and come back to your parallel hip distance apart here. All right, let's interlace those hands behind the head. Let's take an inhale through the nose. As you connect the ribs, you're going to exhale to float your chest up off the ground. Good. Again, with this exercise, I want you to keep your elbows wide and try to avoid pulling your elbows in to make things narrow. We want to eliminate the feeling of pulling on the neck and letting your head rest in your hands like a basket. Exhale. So one of the things to keep an eye out here is as you're curling up, you're allowing your eyes to go down towards your belly button, and it's a great visual because you can see your hips and hopefully they are not shifting. So the abs are helping to stabilize the pelvis here. And again, that is one of the objectives. Let's curl it up for 3. And inhale down. Curling up for 2. And inhale down. And curl it up last time. Good. So again, if you guys are repeating these videos, you're more than welcome to take this into a tabletop position and continuing your chest lifts. So as we curl up, we'll try 5 like this. And lower. Again, if you're happy with the feet down on the floor, I would suggest you stay there. Again, it's about good form. It's about great execution. 3. And again, you are modifying to your fitness level, to your level of your limitations, any conditions that we have to consider. And then lower back down. Good. So let's drop those feet down one at a time. Now, with this next exercise, you can happily remain in tabletop. I'm going to start with the feet down, so everyone else that wants to start there with me can be there. Okay, we're going to start with those arms behind us. All right, let's take an inhale through the nose. And as we exhale, we're curling the head and the chest up, floating those arms down beside you. We're going to take an arm circle, so sweeping those arms around and lowering the head. Good. Exhale to lift. Circle them around. Open up through the chest. Exhale, we curl up and circle it around. Good. 2. Again, if you want an extra challenge, take those legs into that tabletop position. That's totally fine. If you want a deeper challenge, you can take them out to 45 degrees to straight legs. Totally up to you. Okay, we're reversing the direction here. I'm going to go right into my tabletop position so you guys can see a different view here. We're circling those arms out and around. And they float up. Good. Remember, you're bringing your chest to your legs, not your legs to your chest. And down. Exhale and circle. And release. And circle. And release. We're going to try one more. Circle it around. Hold it right there, guys. Perfect. Stay with it. You're going to reach with your left fingertips. Come back through the center. Reach with the right fingertips, back through the center. Remember, you could keep your feet down on this exercise, or we could stay in tabletop. So we're adding lateral flexion, and take it over. We'll do one more each way. And then lower that head and chest down, and drop the feet down one at a time. Perfect. From here, we're going to take those arms back up. Right hand is going to come up. Left hand's going underneath the right palm. We're adding some obliques here. So taking that inhale, drop those shoulders down. Ground your feet to root them into the floor. Exhale to rotate through the spine as you reach to the left hip. Hold. Okay, so we want space between the ear and the shoulder, so we want to avoid shrugging up. So reach long. Lower back down. Good. Exhale. And releasing back down. So things to be feeling here is you're going to be feeling your left obliques right there on the bottom, and you're going to be feeling the upper part of the right obliques as you're twisting to your left. Good. As you're curling up here, provide space between the knees so that you're not letting your knees come together or sway back and forth. Remember, we are still stabilizing through the pelvis using those deep stabilizing ab muscles here. Good. Lower down. We have 3. So every time you curl up, think of tightening through your belly, like you're engaging your abs as if someone was to punch you in the stomach, you would be shielding them. Last time. And then release and come back down. Good, stay right here. Just take that right hand, take it underneath the left palm. Shoulders are down to reset into position. And remember, if we do want tabletop, we can come into that tabletop position and exhale. And lower. Good, you can even add leg extensions. So if you're happy extending the legs and then returning back down, feel free to take that variation. I'm gonna stay in tabletop. Good, and exhale. And the nice thing about it here, guys, is that you can change this. If you're doing this workout, again, you can change it how your body is feeling. There's nothing wrong with going back to more of a level 1 format. And then when you feel more energized, taking into more of that level 2 or an increase of that challenge. Perfect, 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, lower down. Good, exhale. Inhale to lower. Beautiful, dropping that down one at a time. Nice. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go into our hamstring stretch 1 and 2. So we're gonna bring that left leg up to the ceiling, and I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna place them behind my calf here. I'm gonna curl my head and chest up. So say if you don't have the flexibility today, you can always reach behind your thigh. I just want you to avoid holding behind the knee, okay? So find what works best for you. So from this position, I'm gonna float right leg to tabletop and extend out. We're going to switch the legs. So you're stabilizing through the upper body, you're energetically pointing from the toes, you're reaching long from your hips. Good, and they're just single legs right here. We're gonna add a pulse in just a moment. Hold. So we're gonna pulse in for 1, a little deeper for 2, switch. The one thing I just want you to keep in mind is that you're not bouncing, you're not using momentum. Eyesight is down. Make sure that you're looking towards your pubic bone, towards your belly button, so that your neck doesn't remain in limbo. Hold those legs to the top. Good. Relax the head and chest if you need to. Otherwise, interlace those hands behind the head. Dropping the right leg. We're going to go ahead and switch. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull in. Good. Grab those knees and shake it from side to side. Good. Grab water if you need it. Take a moment to regroup. We're going to go into some standing leg work here, okay? So we're going to go up to the top, and with this exercise, you guys can always find a wall, find furniture to hang on to if you are challenged by your balance. If you want to challenge your balance, then you don't have to hang on to anything at all, okay? So you can have hands to your hips here. So super tall in. We're gonna go ahead and take that left leg. You're stabilizing on your right side. The right side is gonna do plenty of work here, guys, okay? So we're flexed through that left foot, and we're just gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. So we're abducting from the hip. We're pulling away from the midline so that we can feel all the muscles here along the hip here strengthening, okay? Exhale. If you need to have a soft bend in that right knee, by all means, listen to what your body is telling you. Good. But I do want flex foot on this left side. Think of reaching out through the heel. Exhale. And remember, we're not speeding through this. It's not how many repetitions we're doing. Again, it's all about how many good ones we're doing. You'll hear me say that a lot. Exhale, lift and down. And 3 and 2 and 1. Let's hold it. Let's add pulses. Up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, point the toes. Take it over the midline and reach out. So you're going to feel the inner thigh here. We're working through those adductors. Okay? So what I mean by that is like lead with your inner thigh. So you're tightening up through that muscle, pulling it towards that right leg. Lots of stabilization here. So I don't know if you guys are feeling your right side. I am. I am being very challenged to hold my balance here by using my abs. Good, pull in it. Woo. And 5, and 4, and 3, 2, good. One more time. Hold it out. Hold it right here. We're almost there. Small circles. Think of a tennis ball. Good. All the way around. Circle out. Reach out of your hip. Stay long. Stay with it. Focus on your balance. 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse it. Around. Circle. Yes. Isolate the glute. Right in that left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Ooh, that was intense. Okay, so shake it out there, guys. If you need to take a stretch, feel free to pause. Take your piriformis stretch or your figure 4, a pigeon stretch, whatever feels good to stretch out through that hip, the outside of it, okay? I'm just going to move along here so that we can continue. Especially if you are doing this workout to build stamina, you'll probably feel like your heart rate is elevating a little bit, and that's good. All right, so let's go ahead and shift the weight to the left side. Let's go ahead and flex through that right foot. We're going to pull in. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale to pull in. Good. So lots of work here. I'm co-contracting with the outside of my hip, my abductors, and I'm pulling in with those adductors, those inner thighs. Nice. Out and in. Out and in. Good. Exhale out and in. We have 5, 4. Good, staying tall. 3, I have to remind myself. And 2. And 1. We're going to stay there, guys, for pulses. Up 10, 9, 8. Emphasize the lift. Emphasize the up part. Good. 5, 4, 3, tummy's in, 2, and 1. Hold, point the toes, and we pull in and out. Again, stabilize through those hips best as you can. Pull it in. Think of that as a magnet drawing into the left leg. Good, pulling for 5, 4, chest is wide, and let's pull in 2 and 1. Hold it out. Small circles. We have it. Think of those tennis ball circles. And take it around for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's reverse. Take it around. This is it, guys. We're almost there. You're doing awesome. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then relax it. Stretch it out. Perfect. So stretches you can do, I'll show those to you now. We can go ahead into your pigeon stretch. So that's the one where you come on the floor, and then you're going to take your left leg, you're going to bend it in front of you. If you're happy here, you can stay here. You can pull that knee in, and you can just go ahead and stretch it out. If you have the flexibility to take it all the way down, then you're going all the way down. Maybe you're hanging out here. Maybe you're coming down all the way. So again, it's going to depend on how your body is feeling that day. So this is your pigeon stretch. Take a few moments to stretch and breathe here. And then if this doesn't work for you guys, you can always take it into your figure 4. That's the one on your back. So I'll do my other leg. Right ankle goes over the left knee. and you're gonna pull it. You can stay flexed by pulling in this way if it feels better just to hang out and relax the head, regroup the breath. Whew. And I feel kind of spoiled. I've been getting a lot of workouts in lately. So on the positive side, it's been feeling really nice for me. All right, guys, so we're gonna take this into your arm series, okay? Actually, have your hand towel by you, because we will use that in just a moment, but we're gonna go into more of a full body arm exercise here for just a moment. And what I mean by full body is you're gonna see, we're gonna use your abs, and we're gonna really target back extensors too. It's as if you were on the machine, on the reformer, doing a rowing series. So I'll talk you through it. There's a lot of steps, but it's a lot of fun. So legs are straight out. A couple of things here. We need to be with bent knees. I'm okay with it. If you need a little like boost, you can always sit on top of like a book. Maybe like a 2-3 inch book, just so that you're getting out of your hips and that you're able to stay super tall at the top here, okay? So those are your modifications if you need to make those. We'll keep the legs straight here. Arms are out, palms are looking at one another. Shoulders are down and back. So we'll take an inhale to pull those fists in towards the chest. Nod the chin down. Exhale to scoop, tuck, 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 tuck. So you're feeling your abs here. Heels are gathered down into the floor. We're gonna open up for the inhale to flip the palms. So I flip my palms back. Now nose dive it, nose to knees. Squeeze your arms behind you to activate the back extensors. We're circling those arms around and restacking up through the spine. Good. Inhale it. Drop the chin. Keep those elbows wide. Reach in opposite directions of the room. We're opening out to a T. Nose dive it forward. And circle. Restack. Now, if you do have a shoulder injury or shoulder limitation, you guys can always eliminate that circle at the end. Open. Nose dive in. Good. So you can eliminate this and then restack up. 2 more. Scooping the belly. Open out to the side. Nose dive, nose to knees. Circle it around. Restack up. 1 more time. Chin to chest. Abs are in. Articulate the spine. Open wide through the T. Nose dive it as we extend those arms behind us. Circle it around. Restack up the spine. Perfect. Okay. Hand towel. All right, so we're going to, couple options with your legs. You guys can, if you feel comfortable with legs straight out, by all means, go for it. I am going to do a more of a Indian or crisscross applesauce position. You can also do this zigzag mermaid position too with your legs. So just kind of feel what works best for you. All right, so let's go ahead and you're gonna take your towel and you can just take it into more of a triangle shape. And then you're just gonna roll it so that it's thin enough to grab here, okay? Palms are down here, up to you. You can have fingertips reaching and just think of pulling in opposite directions of the room here with your towel to create intensity, okay? So from here, shoulders are down and back. We're gonna just pull that towel in towards the chest. In and out. In and out. Good. In and out. So once we are able to do lots of traveling again, you guys can remember this exercise when you're in your hotel room and looking to get an arm workout. Good. So stabilizing through the upper body, pull in and release. The goal is to feel the heat develop in your shoulders and in through your bicep tricep. Good. And forward. In and reach out. And 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold it here. Drop it down and up. Drop it down and up. Staying tall, guys. So abs are drawn in. Arms are reaching long. and it's like you're showing off that diamond necklace or your bow tie, and up and down, up and down. Good. 5, 4, 3, keep pulling in opposite directions, 2, and 1. Let's combine them. So we pull in, release, lower it down, up, pull in, release, lower it down, and up, in, release, lower down, and up. Good. Hanging in there. How are we feeling? How are we feeling the shoulders? I know I am. And down. Perfect. We have 4. 3, check in with your body that you're not leaning back, you're not leaning forward. 2. And 1. And here, let's reach out. Hold it, little pulses up, up, up. Good. Like if someone's pushing that towel down, pushing on both your arms, you're resisting. Up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down. Perfect. Okay. So we're not done yet. We're going to do underhand grip here. So we are going to go into low rows and also your bicep curls. So you're hanging on here back to that shoulder level position. So remember here, guys, if you feel like you're shrugging your shoulders up higher than you want them to be, just look at your hand, look at your wrist, angle it downward, okay? Maybe look at the mirror here to relax with your shoulders too. So from here, exhale. Okay, so it's like your elbows are floating on top of a table and you are engaging. You're tightening through the bicep, tightening through your tricep. So they're working as a team, working as a unit. And release. I'm still pulling equally, at least I think I am, through my left and my right arm, pulling that towel apart. So trying to do the best you can. And you're going to feel this everywhere here, guys. So front of the shoulder, anterior deltoid, posterior deltoid, so the back of the shoulder. You're going to feel this, you know, also in your back, into your shoulder blades here. Perfect. And pull. Wide through the chest. Remember, our bow ties, our diamond necklaces. And last time, we're going to go ahead and hold it. Good. Now from here, we're going dropping it down and then lifting up. Dropping down and lifting up. Good. You're hinging from your shoulder. And again, we're not using momentum to lift the arms. Exhale. And I'm not even letting my elbows go past my body, so pay attention. Be mindful that the elbows are just stopping next to the ribs, and then we're lifting upward. Good. We have 5 more. Good. Shoulders are down. Relax with your neck. Maybe put a smile on your face. You should be proud you're doing your workouts. Good. 1 more. Hold it here. Little pulses. Up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it. We're combining those movements. So extend, bicep curl, lower it down, up, reach, bicep curl, lower it down. Whew. So I don't know about you, but see the towel, it's a magical towel here. And down. Again, this is your workout. If you need to take it so that you're not doing as many repetitions, by all means, do what feels right for you. It's just this nice motivation. It's nice accountability when you have someone here to watch and to also get instruction from. And 3. Good. And 2. And last time. Nice. Whew. All right. Okay, let's set that to the side here. You guys might feel that tomorrow. So we're going to go right into some cat stretches, okay? So let's come to the all 4 position. And if you do need to provide knee pads or towels, a pillow underneath your knees because they are sensitive, by all means, always have those available to you when we are doing our mat workouts here, okay? So let's come to all fours. Let's take those palms down to the floor. So the shoulders are organized right over the wrists. The knees are underneath the hips here. And we're going to start with some cat stretches, okay? So we're doing 8 of them. So you're going to push the floor away to round yourself up. Lengthen. Good. Exhale to scoop and round. Push away from the floor. And inhale to lengthen out. You can even really take this into more of an ab exercise. So stay in tune with your body. Use your abs to provide that cat stretch, that rounding cat stretch. And take it for 3. Lengthen out. And 2. And one more time. Good. Finish with lengthening out through the spine. And then returning back to a neutral position. Let's hang out here. We're going to go right into bird dog. So let's have knees underneath those hips. You're going to transfer the weight into your left knee as you reach that right leg out behind you. Good. Now careful, guys, because the hips may want to rotate, so I want you to keep square to the floor. Left arm is going to reach out. Shoulders are going to stay square, and you're going to go ahead and bring it right back in again. So you'll notice here, I'm going to alternate. So left leg goes out, right arm goes out, and down, and return. You can see that I'm taking one limb at a time, okay? So if you're happy like this, stay there. If you want more of a challenge, simultaneously, we reach, and then return back in. And reach. Out through the fingertips, out through the toes. And reach. Good. And abs are drawn in. Shoulders and hips are squared. Good. Palms are pressing into the floor. And down. One more each way. Out. And in. Out. And in. Beautiful. So let's hang out there. If you guys need to take your stretch, if you need to give your wrists a break and just come to a child's pose for a moment, feel free to do that. I'm going to move along here. So from here, we're going to go into our front support, which is basically a plank. So if you want to do a kneeling plank, I'm happy with that too. So I'm going to talk you guys through it, each modification. So we're either here, okay, and pulling in. You're here and pulling in. Here and pulling in. For those that want to go on with me, we're going to go right into plank. So one leg is out and then the other one. Find your position here. Push the floor away so that you're not collapsing down. Abs are drawn in. The left leg. And 5. Staying strong. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Setting that down. Good. Now, if you guys can keep up with me, let's go ahead and move on to the other side. Otherwise, take your break and join in when you're ready. Right knee goes in. Good. Abs are up, navel to spine. We have 5 more. 4. So you can see everything is, again, a very controlled movement. 3, 2, and 1. Set that down, knees go down. One at a time, taking your child's pose. Making sure that when you're breathing in, that you're exhaling laterally through the ribs and into your back.
letting your hips sink into your heels a little bit more. 2 more big breaths. Good. All right, let's take you guys down to your stomach. So we're gonna go right into single leg kick here. So with that, interlace those hands. If we need to have palms open, I'm okay with that too. The reason that you would want to do this is if you feel like you are tensing your neck and shoulders too much with interlace, or you're collapsing down, sometimes it helps to give you a little bit more support this way. So I'm okay with you guys doing that as a modification. All right, so for everyone else, we're going to keep those hands interlaced, a slight separation there with the legs. Abs are drawn up and in. You're going to float the left leg, flexing, kick in for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen out. Good. Exhale. Good. Perfect. So hamstrings are working here, the whole back side of the leg, including the back side of your body, your back. Good. And 3, 2, 1. One more each way. And then relax it. Perfect. Let's take you guys down. So you're going to stack your hands one on top of the other. You're going to rest your forehead right on top of your hands. We're going to do a modified swan for back extension. All right, elbows are reaching opposite directions of the room. Your legs are still separated, especially if you do have low back discomfort. Let's take an inhale and raise those those hands off the floor, letting your head float with it and down. Good. And taking that inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, extend the spine and down. So you're not looking up, you're keeping your hands where they're at, and you're lifting your chest off the floor. Think of your back pockets going down your back. Your shoulders are not shrugging. And again, your height is up to you. It's not about how high you go, it's about how much you're lengthening through the spine. 4. Because this is hard work just as it is. 3. So just going into this movement, you're already strengthening through your back, which is the benefit of it. Last time. And down. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and finish it with one more thing for today, guys. So arms are going to go to a T. We're going to make a fist, and your thumbs are going to look up to the ceiling. My eyesight's going to stay down on the floor, and I'm going to keep my neck in line with the rest of my body. So from here, float those arms up. We're going to pulse those thumbs up to the ceiling, beginning now. You're pinching your shoulder blades together. Shoulders are down away from those ears. Good. Keep your chin tucked, eyesight to the floor. We're going to finish it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down we go. Take that child's pose once again. Very nice. All right, let's bring it up here nice and slow. Great job today, guys. So again, I hope you are enjoying the videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And please comment down below if there's something you specifically would like me to share with you guys. So hang in there. I'll see you guys next time.